Hey beautiful, so it's finally happened. The warmer weather has arrived and I think it is finally here to stay. So I was going through my semi-annual transitioning over of my closet and I thought I would take you along with me and show you how I organize my closet season to season. I do have a tip and trick that I have been doing for a while now that has really helped me to keep my clothes organized and makes it really easy for me to transition my closet over season to season, and I will share that with you. But right now I have my closet full of my fall and winter items, and one of the things that I did for the first time when I took out my spring and summer stuff and put in my fall and winter stuff was I took a note from The Home Edit. If you have not watched The Home Edit on Netflix, I'm telling you, it is one of my obsessions. I cannot wait for the next season. My house is very quickly becoming home editized, but I love their organizational tips and tricks. And one of the things that they talk about is organizing things and including your clothes by color. So that was one thing that I did for the very first time when I transitioned over to my fall and winter clothes. And I was testing it out to see how I liked it, and the entire season went by and I really, really liked it. It made it really easy for me to go to my closet and figure out what I wanted to wear, especially if I had like an idea of kind of a color palette I wanted to go by. I could go to that section, or if I knew there was a shirt that I was looking for, I could easily go towards the color section rather than sorting through all the clothes one by one to find that particular item. So that is something that I will be continuing to do. And as I take this out and put in the new items, I will be putting them in color order again. Now I'm going to get you up close and personal for my organizational tip and trick when it comes to hanging my clothes. When I hang my clothes for the first time and I'm putting them on the rack for the first time of the season, I make sure that all of the hangers are facing the same direction. And what I do is when I am putting an item on the rod for the first time of the season, I take the clothing item and I have it to where the hook faces me. And I do that for a reason, because now that it is the end of the season, you can see there are still a few of the hooks that are facing me and the rest are facing away. When a hook is facing away from me and towards the back of the closet, that tells me I've taken this off of the rod at some point in the season, I've worn this item, and I've put it back on the rod. So any of the items right now that I'm going through my closet that I see that the hook is still facing me, that means I went an entire season without wearing this item. So I now get to take the time to reflect and decide if this is something I'm going to keep or donate or get rid of. Now this tip and trick has been essential at keeping me organized from season to season, because chances are if I went an entire season without wearing an item, it is very likely that I'm probably not going to wear it again. So it's been really helpful at keeping my clothes more manageable, because I can easily see at a glance what items I probably don't want to keep, because if I've worn it, I like it and I'm probably going to wear it again. So I just pack all the ones that I've worn up, put it away for the season, and then put them all back on the rod at the next season and do it again. And anything that's left over the next season that I haven't worn, then I can reevaluate if it's something I want to keep or not. So I really like this tip and trick. Let me know in the comments if you do this, or if you've never tried it and you want to try it. Let me know, because I would really be interested to see if that is something that helps keep you organized, because it's one of my favorite tips and tricks. Now, of course, that does not mean to say that there aren't exceptions to the rule. Sentimental items obviously are things that I will keep, or I think more especially this past season, there were items that maybe were a little bit dressier that I just didn't have occasions to wear them for the obvious reasons. There weren't many events this past season to attend. So those are items that I may just keep and then see if I cycle through it next season. Now, as far as how I organized my closet this season, is I had all of my shirts up on the top rack, and any like cardigans or jackets I had on the bottom. I also really liked that and felt it was really easy for me to find items quickly once I knew that they were categorized that way. So that is something that I will continue in the spring and summer season as well. Any light cardigans and light jackets, jean jackets and stuff I'll have on the bottom, and then all of my shirts and tank tops I will have on the top. So now that I've explained what my system has been for fall and winter, I'm going to take all of this down, put it all away, and I'm going to put up my spring and summer wardrobe. And I've got yet another tip from the home edit that I'm going to implement this time for the very first time, and I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, now I've got everything that was already hanging in my put away storage up and hanging into my closet, and I'm going to flip my camera around, bring you up close, and show you the last tip that I learned from the home edit. Their final tip, which is something that I am doing for the first time ever, is to have all of your hangers match. And I was actually really drawn to that when I saw it on like their Instagram page and on their organizational show. It looks so aesthetically pleasing, I think, in the closet to have all of your hangers be the same color and match. Totally doesn't help, I don't think, obviously, like as far as organizational. It's purely cosmetic in the way that it looks, but I just think it looks really pretty. And I just got these like velvet hangers from Amazon because it helps with the slipping of the clothes, but again, I just really like the way that it looks. I think it looks a lot cleaner and it looks more organized. I did also want to mention one other thing. This is how I decide what items go first. I don't, as you can see, arrange my clothes in color order. I arrange them by whatever colors I have the most of in the front, and then it filters out from there. So then colors that I tend to have the least of are towards the end. I just figured whatever I have the most of is probably what I gravitate towards the most. So I'm obviously going to wear these the most. So I keep those ones up front, and then the ones that have less colors are towards the end. So that is how I choose to organize them and section them by color. And now my closet is ready for the warmer weather. I'm so excited. Warmer weather is my absolute favorite time of year. And as you can see, when I go through and I really keep track of the items that I've gone an entire season without wearing, it leaves me with a lot of extra room to add more stuff to my closet, which is always fun and exciting. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you found value in it, or you were entertained or learned something from this. If you want to see more videos just like this and about other makeup and fashion and lifestyle videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I hope you have a beautiful day.